Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. Welcome to this video. So today we're going to be reviewing Cosmic Fury there's only one season. Episode 4, Teamwork. So if you guys are ready to get into this video, just remember, you're in the zone, the superhero zone. Cue intro.
It's morphin' time!
Hello and welcome to Superheroes 101 with Superhero Has Never Done. My name is Xavier Lee. For those of you who don't know me, and I'll be your host. And let's just hop right on into this episode review. So we continue off where we left off on last episode. We are on planet Levina with Ollie's evil villain team, combating the Cosmic Fury Rangers. Ollie shows off his new Dark Ranger form by morphing in front of the Rangers, and he's like, "You Rangers don't have any more powers. You all can't combat me and my team." And then the Rangers are like, "Oh yeah, your team sucks," and they pull out their Cosmic Fury powers, and then they do the startup of their morph, and then they morph. But the startup is really cool because they take the Cosmic Fury orb out, they do the Cosmic orb, right? And then instead of going activate, they spin it on their finger, their index finger, like it's a basketball, and then they flick it up in the air, and then they land it in the morpher, and then they go link to morphing grid.
It's morphin' time!
And then they do their morph. That is the coolest startup for a morph that I've ever seen. And then Amelia when she does her, pull down for her little, the little hatch, she does like a little leg dance that goes. And I think that's like one of the coolest things that I've ever seen a ranger do during a morph. Is like so unique. Everybody else does it the same, but she does it different. I just thought that was cool. And yeah, so the Rangers fight Ollie and his goons. And one thing I wanted to note was that each Ranger has like a finisher attack when they are using their weapons. And I thought that was really cool and something I wanted to note. The Rangers still struggle a little bit to fight the Sentinels, because they are very strong. The monsters not so much. They kind of destroyed in like 5 seconds. And they all split apart. And they go looking for Zado on Levina. They find out that the planet Levina is a living planet, and Amelia and Ion, using their Rapconian mind melding powers, mind meld with it and find out that it's a whole living planet, and found out that when Zado crashed down from the portal in the first episode, that it took it inside of a glowing tree and to sustain the rest of his life. And yeah, so we get to that point. Ollie finds the Rangers and then tricks the planet into capturing the Rangers, so that he can go find Zado. And then, Ion and Amelia get them out by getting the planet to side with them and make the planet realize that, they're not the evil ones. And then Amelia sends Ion off to go find Zado. He finds Zado, and the planet says, before they leave, Zado, cherish the time you have left. And then Ion is just like, wait, what do they mean by that? That's kind of dark and morbid. And then Zado is just like, maybe it just means the time we have left on Levina. Like, you could tell by the way Russell Curry was like acting and his facial expressions that he knew what was going on. Anyway, back to the Zord battle. They call the Zords. They need Zord power now. A little homage to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And they do the Zord battle with Mick. Mick is in the Zord battle, and now we know that anybody can use the Cosmic Fury Zords. They're not just Ranger specific. They're not Ranger team specific either. Anybody can use the Cosmic Zords. So I thought that was a really cool detail that they added. And we touched on last time that they are semi-autonomous, which means they can drive themselves if nobody's in them, and they can remote pilot them from another Zord's cockpit. So yeah, they destroy the monster. They destroy the Squidrool in the battle mode, because the villains have Zords now, and I think that's a really cool concept for just having a villain grow every episode. We go back to the Ranger base. The Rangers won the day, and then Zado finally activates his Ranger powers as a Zenith Ranger, and he calls himself the Zenith Ranger, and then everybody's just like, wait, why Zenith? And then he's just like, that's what the Morphin Masters called me when they first resurrected me. And I thought that was a cool little nod and hint But guess who's back at it again? With the voiceover because he forgot something. I just wanted to mention how Zato approved of Amelia as the Red Ranger. He said in the episode, I thought pink was your color, but red really suits you. And I relate this moment. It really ties in this wholesome moment that, hey, Zato was not demoted and he approves of Amelia taking over his leadership role. He mentions that she picked up the pieces in the chaos and she deserves to be leader. And I really just appreciated this line. I know I didn't say it in the video, but you know, that's why we have editing tools. But yeah, I just wanted to edit this in. Thank you for watching. Let's continue on with talking about this Zato controversy. On Twitter recently, there is a Zato White Ranger controversy because Hasbro was originally going to call him the White Ranger, but for some reason, they had a problem with calling him being a black man in a White Ranger costume. And I'm just like, see, this is where Hollywood wokeness goes too far. Because not even 6 years ago, not even a decade ago, like, Haley Foster was a black girl in a White Ranger costume. Of course, she, like, what? Like, what is this, like, so-called, wokeness? Like, what? This is dumb. Like, this whole thing is dumb. Because if you want to go there, let's roll reverse. Why was Tommy Oliver the Black Ranger in Dino Thunder? Like, it's dumb. It's a really dumb argument. There's nothing wrong with a black man being a white ranger or a black girl being a white ranger. What is wrong with that? Because white, the color white, not the skin color white. White is a sign of purity. And since Zato was going through this whole arc, I'm not going to spoil it. Since Zato is going through this whole arc with his new powers and his new life, it makes sense why he would represent purity. Like, it's the Hollywood wokeness needs to stop. It really just needs to stop. I'm tired. Because, anyway, they made him this weird champagne color. And personally, me and other people on Twitter, well, I'm agreeing with other people on Twitter, somebody fan edited Zato, the Zenith Ranger, but in purple. And it would have matched the Purple Ranger Zord that he mainly pilots, the Dragon Zord. It would have matched him better if he was purple. And to avoid this whole argument altogether, they should have just made him a Purple Ranger because Tarek was not going to become a Ranger because the actor does not like wearing costumes. He said that in an interview. So should have made Zato purple to avoid this argument completely. Anyway, Ion whispers to Amelia something's off about Zato, and then because the planet says something weird, and then Amelia's like, what does the planet know about, Rafkonian physiology? And then we leave it at that. We cut to Eltar on Zed's new base, because he sets up his new base on Eltar. For those of you non-comic readers, Lord Zed is an Eltarian, and he used to work with Zordon back in the day. Anyway, Ollie is being mentored by Zed because he comes to Zed with bad news, and he's just like, hey, I tried to use the Rangers tactics of working as a team and it didn't work. And then Zed is just like, you're a villain. You work for yourself. You always find personal gain because villains cannot use hero principles, because villains working together never works together. Once the Ranger is a good example of that. And that's where the episode leaves off, as Zed as Ollie's mentor. And personally, I think Ollie is the best Evil Ranger we've had because he just fits the role. Like, Ollie is a jerk. It kind of makes sense why he would be a villain, to be persuaded into villainy. Anyway, this episode gets a 10 out of 10. The controversy is out of hand. Leave down in the comments below your theories and ideas about this episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments below, because I want to know, have a conversation and debate with you guys. And yeah, I just want to thank you again for watching this video. Make sure that you, like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so that you're notified every time I post or go live on this very channel. Follow the socials down in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you here tomorrow with episodes 5 and 6 of Cosmic Fury, because we're in Cosmic Week, baby, and that's what we gotta do. And yeah, if you guys want more Cosmic Fury, you have to wait till my next video. And remember,
It's morphin' time!
yippee-ki-yay, let's ride!
Ankle Fury! Red Ranger! Ha! Tiger Fury! Green Ranger.
Stego Fury! Black Ranger!
Mosa Fury! Gold Ranger! Cosmic Fury Power!